Hey guys, good afternoon, good evening, even good night, join. Good day, guys, and happy Sunday to you all. Hope you guys are doing great. Welcome back, guys. Welcome back to Sail with Micious Me, where you get the gist as it do waiting, as it hurts. Of course, you know there's no sleeping on a bicycle on this channel. If you snooze, you do what? You lose. Are you here to subscribe to this channel, or are you still sitting on a fat long thing? Kindly pause right there, subscribe, and make sure you turn on the notification bell. If not, tell me, how do you want to get the gist brewing from the cooking pot? Like, how do you want to get the gist as it hurts? So, guys, with a lot of happenings in the house, and today is yet another eviction Sunday. As you can see, the team is a tough watch, emotion, jury, and eviction, all for today's eviction show. So it may seem as though it's going to be a hot one. This one, they are telling us emotions. Is there somebody that is leaving that we're not expecting to leave? Talking about somebody that might be leaving that we are not expecting to leave. Who are your top three for today's eviction? Okay, I mean your bottom three, guys. So coming from Oracle, my bottom three prediction this week in no particular order are Sheyi, New Energy, Tolani Badge, Doyin. Good luck, everyone. If you have gotten to this section of this video, kindly let me know whom your bottom three is, in as much as you never can tell in this game, but I know in your innermost mind there are those people or those certain housemates who is in your mind that you feel like, oh, this person would go, this person should be in the bottom three. Kindly list them in the comment section, then I would see if you will be right, and if you're right, after the eviction I would be mentioning it here. Coming from Fact Generation, how the viewers voted according to source CC, Ilebaye, Mercy, Angel, Mercy, Alex, Angel, Cross, Adekule, White Money, Pere, Doyin, Soma, Venita, and Kid. Obviously, looking at this, you would see that Urel, Neo, T-Badge, and Sheyi at the bottom for right here. So, guys, what do you think? Do you buy that of Oracle and this? That of Oracle and this is almost the same thing. The only difference is Urel, because that of Oracle has Doyin on it. So, what do you think? This person said according to source. We don't even know if the source is right or wrong. My own is anything you see outside before the eviction, I don't believe it. I only believe after the eviction, because you cannot trust all those sources, all this voting graph that you see on the social space. I really do not trust any of those polls at all, no matter how you try to paint it. So far, it is not anybody from the alert that showed this thing that this is the people that are the top three or the bottom three. Guys, I am not believing nada, right? But via the there is this people who has certain fan base that when you see their fans doing their thing, you know that, oh, definitely this person would not be in the bottom three. Like as I'm talking to you, I'm very sure some certain housemen will not be in the bottom three. Why there are some I have in mind, but I would love to hear yours first. Meanwhile, guys, who did this to Ike? Pere has done his work. So today that Ike said he's going to be looking so sweet for us, that his dressing today is going to be one unique one. He told Big Brother in the diary room that he's going to be having a unique kind of dressing as he is not up to date. But look at what they did to our boy, our strategic game player. Coming from Cheesy Francis, Ike, so sorry. It was not an intentional act. Perez started it with just trying to, I wanted to do, what style is this called, I beg? Anyways, that aside, talking about Ike, the housemates are, Sundays are eviction days, and the housemates always go to diary session in their numbers, right? Big Brother would ask a question. It's actually a short diary session, but we have some things we're going to discuss. We are not going to discuss about all of them, right? Big Brother asked the housemates, which of the housemates would be leaving the house that would make them advance their own game. You understand? That would make them, be like, okay, I'm fully in this game, So Alex actually said nobody actually dying, as much as she know that she's not in like good terms with some housemates, that she wouldn't want anybody to actually leave as it is right now, So some people said, okay, I think Angel says White Money. Adekunle said any of the two winners after much persistence from Biggie, Kidwire and Cross. If I want all the housemates to go, if all of them can go today so that this game can just end. Kidwire is one housemate that you do not even need to miss his diary session, because that boy is so super funny. Like, I don't understand that guy. While CC said in as much as she is not Alice has been on her lane, that Alice has not been looking for her trouble, that she has been on her lane, but she does not have have any issue with any other person, that Alex would be the person that would leave and she would have her peace of mind. And people are like, oh, auntie, so you do not have peace of mind all this while Alex is around. People are just coming for her, you know. I'm like, at least she said something. She said one thing for it true, that Alex has been on her lane, and though is the person she's not cool with. Obviously, we all know, even Alex would have said same, because she says indirectly that there are people she's not cool with, but she wouldn't want them to go. Obviously, she's not cool with someone too. It is normal that Sisi came out and say hers. Does not mean you people should come and start, you know, cursing or calling her, you know, names because of she opened up to say that, right? So then the diary section I would now like to talk about is the diary section of what was it called? Venita. Yes, Venita. Meanwhile, I've noticed something, that this housemate, I think most of them feel their target is what's it called? The two winners, which is Mercy and White Money. And it is the right thing to do, because if I was in that house, I would think the same, because they have won. Coming to the show again, they would think their fans are that solid fans, you know, who would always want to stand and stick with them. You get Even White Money himself said the person that would leave, that would advance his game, is Mercy. He said Mercy is the only person, Mercy and Cece, but most especially Mercy is somebody that she knows that is his competitor. Aside Mercy, that others no reach, according to White Money. Now I want to talk about Venita's diary session. Venita, I don't know this thing with Venita and Neo. I don't know. She's acting to be the victim here, but at the same time, I see Venita as the person who doesn't want to make peace with the brother. Like, she went to the diary session, sounding all emotional. She actually shed a tear, and she was like, that she said all the blah 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 and blah in her mouth, that she think that there are some of these housemates who are playing the game in a toxic way, that they can all be competitive but not in a toxic way. And she mentioned her cousin Neo as one of the people who are toxic, whom is making the game a toxic one. And then she mentioned Kid Wire, and also mentioned Pere. She said the set of people are the people who are, you know, actually making the toxicity in this game come out, which everybody can as well play their cool, you understand, and do their thing. Now Big Brother asked her a question, and like Big Brother was like, what, you were having a conversation with Sheyi regarding Neo? What was that conversation? Because actually she's always having time to talk about Neo in one way or the other, in a form that is not cool. Somebody you call your brother. And she said in the diary session that it depends on that how he was raised, her family background and everything might relate to the way he's reacting in the house. You're trying to open your brother's nyash in the air. I don't understand. It's quite unnecessary. And then people that asked her if she has tried to, you know, call the brother so that they would have a conversation. She said no. She feels that she just want to stay in her space, so that because it's just few months, everybody will go their way. I'm like, you see, when that thing happened with them, Neo tried to have a conversation with her, not once, not twice, and she actually shoved it off. Now she's acting like Neo is with the negative energy, blah blah blah. I don't like people who bring out things, situations, and they act as the victim in that particular, you know, situation. That they are these narcissistic people. You understand? So I don't like them at all. I don't know about Neo and Venita, but if they can just do their thing in their different way and know that they can coexist without talking to each other, then it's fine. And if they can't, they should better settle. It shouldn't be, you know, taking this long, because they are actually like siblings. Then, aside from all the whole diary session, I want to talk about Ilebaye and Doyin. At this point, guys, I think Doyin should just stay away from Ilebaye. Yes. Because I think there are ways people judge this thingy. You know, I have seen Doyin. Doyin is somebody who want to actually do her... Sorry, Ilebaye is somebody who actually want to do her thing. And I think she feel Doyin is... I don't think Ilebaye trusts Doyin to an extent. And I feel Doyin, this friendship thingy between Ilebaye and Doyin, I think Doyin actually appreciate that friendship more than Ilebaye does. You know why I'm saying this? Because Ilebaye sees Doyin's advice like, I cannot trust this person. Do you know, you remember there was a time Cece told Doyin about Mercy, but that time Ike was trying to bully Ilebaye. Cece told Doyin that Ilebaye should be very careful, that Ike and Mercy was actually planning on how they would make sure that Ilebaye gets her third strike. And then Doyin telling her friend that, oh, see what Cece told me. Now, and Doyin advised Ilebaye not to have a conversation with Mercy that is not necessary, since she's acting all nice and cool while at the same time planning something else at the back. And I told you guys something during my video. I said that Mercy did not have any conversation I did not see Mercy, because some things camera do not show us. I said I did not see Mercy having that conversation with Ike, but there's a person, I think, was it Venita that had that conversation with Ike. And also, then the camera later showed Mercy and Ike in the storeroom, where Ike repeated the same thing, and Mercy was like, please, I beg, leave that girl alone. So that was where I knew that, you see that thing, Mercy never said it. But remember, Doyin actually advised Ilebaye not to ask Mercy, but today, Ilebaye finally asked Mercy about that stuff. And Mercy was like, she's not like that, that she can never bully a person, you know. Now the question is, why did Sisi use Mercy name instead of Venita, who was the person that actually had that conversation with EK? Do you get? Because I did not see what I saw. If Mercy had said that, she would not still be the same person begging Ike to leave Ilebaye alone. That's how I knew Mercy never said that. Now, Ilebaye telling Mercy this. Now, Mercy actually told her that she's not like that, and you have not come to me to speak about it all this while. If Ilebaye finally revealed that it's Doyin, how do you think Mercy would feel? Now, Doyin would be the third person, and it would be another thing. So I think Ilebaye feel Doyin does not really like. Doyin is actually playing her game with her too. That's what I feel. In as much as they are friends, at the same time, she do not really trust Doyin in that friendship. And I think she's putting Doyin at the edge. I think Doyin should just stay clear from Ilebaye. Doyin was having a conversation with White Money before their diary session, and was telling White Money that Doyin do not appreciate this friendship, that she feels that the reason why she's all over Doyin is because it is their level up season housemate, and she feels that the need to actually get closer to her. You understand that somebody actually told her that friendship with Ilebaye would not be easy, you know, and then she's seeing it that way because their level of reasoning is quite different, and I accept that their level of reasoning is different. And I think naysayers are coming for Doyin a whole lot because of Ilebaye. Even when she's trying to care for her, people tend to see that is her game. The same thing happened in her season too. So I think the best thing right now is for Doyin to leave Ilebaye. And believe you me, if Doyin leave Ilebaye to react to however she is, I am telling you, it's not going to be easy for her, because she's this kind of person that calms her down, and I don't think anybody cares about Ilebaye like Doyin does. So what do you think about this thing? Like what I said about Ilebaye, do you accept the notion? If you don't, kindly tell me what you think in the comment section, and try to be civil, please. Thank you. Meanwhile, let's go to the social space and see what is happening there. Coming from Aisha de la Cruz, I wish Doyin can leave Ilebaye alone. She is not matured enough for Doyin's level of reasoning, and it is okay. Doyin, please stop mummying her and leave her alone. Allow her do anything she likes. Only a blind person will say you have not tried for the babe. You don't do, you don't try. Exactly. And I remember all this while that she has been on Ilebaye's side. Just only that night that she was having issues with Ilebaye, that night Ilebaye got her 2 strikes. The housemates were blaming Doyin. They were blaming her. So I think she should just leave her alone. Ilebaye has a lot of learning and unlearning to do. This is coming from Frankly Speaking with Gloria. I hope this show gives her the exposure she needs to grow in emotional intelligence. Doyin told her about Cross moving to her, and Ilebaye went to slide Doyin in a general conversation. Sad. That's the thing. I think she actually have a lot of growing up to do. I do not know if this has to do with her age, because age, like I said, is always a number. In as much as I know that age sometimes has the is one of the reasons why people react or behave the way they behave. You understand? There are some people who are actually at the same age with some of us, or some of the people out there. You would be like, oh, this person is not. This person is actually. Maybe as we are quite, matured, at least we are more than the Gen Z body thingy. So we are the millennium body. So people will be like, oh, this person is actually reasoning like somebody that is just in their 20s and all of that. So it just depends. Age is just a number anyways. Coming from Bright Side, quick question. Who did Kayode focus the camera on the most between Thursday night and today? I want to check something. Saif, what do you want to check? Just wait till 7 p.m. and then you would check what you want to check. Akani of Lagos said, for Doyin to stop being Oniduro Isonu for anybody in that house, anybody who won't land in a pot of soup should do so by themselves. Exactly. Now, I love it that people are seeing the same thing I am seeing, because Ilebaye Doyin care, but I think she not like the care. She just they go and just a rigmarole, they do anything where she want to do. So it's not just cool. If it is me, I would let her be, because it's looking like a forced friendship right now. And I have noticed something. Anytime Doyin want to suggest something for her, she would wanna argue, turn it around and everything. I think another thing that is playing on Ilebaye's head is the fact that people say that Doyin is the puppet master, like she's trying to be her mother, her godmother in the house. So I think Ilebaye is trying to change that narrative. Hence, she wants to make her own decision clearly. All right, coming from Aisha de la Cruz yet again. At Ebuka, please generalize the sitting down. Please don't generalize the sitting down. Help us tell Soma you are safe, sit down, so it can boost his confidence and we can rest from his tears. Exactly. I think that should happen, so that Soma we go rest. This is crying, he's so emotional, so that he would know that yes, he's actually, people really like him out there. That's what that it is, guys. So I think I bring the gist come. So kindly tell me what you think about this Doyin and Ilebaye thingy, okay? Then about this Venita and New, but mainly about this Doyin and Ilebaye thingy. Now, do not forget to tell me about your bottom three, okay? I would see you guys later, maybe before the eviction show or maybe after the eviction show. You never can tell. As G's drop, now they come as it hurt. Do not blink on this channel. Stay tuned. Bye for now, guys.